the most powerful eclipses, which actually are, they reoccur, though these eclipses happen every year, but yet these eclipses, the three powerful eclipses that we've been witnessing from 5th June onwards, and the last one, the lunar eclipse, is 5th July, and in between is sandwiched the solar eclipse, which we are going to be witnessing on the 21st of June, is the most important and impactful. And like I said, there is a lot going on in June 2020. And the two things that are standing out are powerful annular solar eclipse at the solstice and the retrograde intensity. And if that was not enough, we also have a potentially disruptive Jupiter Pluto conjunction coming in at the end of the month, for which I will be talking out in my future video. So there's a lot going on in June. Let's focus on the eclipse season. Now, generally, a solar eclipse occurs 2 weeks after or before a lunar eclipse. Mostly, there are two eclipses seen in a row. However, there could be as many as three eclipses in a season. And this June July is a season of three eclipses. On June 5th, we witnessed a penumbral lunar eclipse. On June 21st, we are about to witness an annular solar eclipse. On July 5th, there will again be a penumbral lunar eclipse taking place. What is an eclipse? It's very important to understand this. Now, eclipses are dynamic cosmic occurrences that activate the lunar nodes, that is the Rahu and Ketu. Once again, please understand that eclipses are important because they are dynamic cosmic occurrences that activate the lunar nodes, that is the Rahu and Ketu. Simply, if you put it, the moon glides across an elliptical that is constantly rotating around the zodiac. The highest and the lowest points of this orbit correspond with the nodes, the lunar nodes, which appear in our birth personalized natal charts as North and the South node, Rahu and the Ketu. Now, the South and North nodes, often referred to as the nodes of fate, symbolize our past and actually help us to foresee or carve our future, which is actually a karmic pathway. Now, accordingly, eclipses activate these nodes within our personalized charts, illuminating our destiny. What are we supposed to do in this life? How we can shape that destiny of ours. So, yes, they do hold an immensely potent, important post in designing our life. But even though eclipses are major, they are actually not that rare. In fact, each year there are between 3 and 7 eclipses, and they often occur in clusters. A nearly 2 year long eclipse series began on July 13th, 2018. I'm just taking these 2 years back. That was very electrifying. And the nodes, the Cancer Capricorn axis, which were on the Cancer Capricorn axis, they shifted our public perception of safety, which was symbolized by Cancer, and the authority, which was represented by Capricorn, which actually indicated a major transformation in life and which we have been experiencing from almost the past 6 months. And of course, it aggravated in the last 3 months. So it's a major transformation of life. Now, these eclipses upon this axis, they push us to become more curious and push us and instigate us to take some calculated risks and choose adventure over fear. Always keep in mind that the North Node Rahu reminds you of doing what you should be doing, and that everything will work out perfectly for you only if you execute your plans. You can't just keep thinking, I will do this, I will do that. It's basically that whatever you think and whatever you feel convinced of should immediately be put into action. Don't just keep planning. Plan and manifest diligently. Be realistically observant of your talents and potentials. Do not live in thoughts, make them tangible. Now, the South Node Ketu reminds you to stop, look, and remember to leave behind the tendencies that do not work for you. Some astrologers say that the South Node represents bad karma. It's very limited and take a very fairly negative view of it. But I beg to differ. My perceptions are, and I strongly believe that karma denotes your actions. So bad things happening to you are because of what you've done in the past. But karma is also the work that you have decided you must decide to do or undo in order to feel good about yourself. And that's the time. So, with the South Node, it is a reminder that you may be going against what you know are your best interests. So, don't go against your best interests. Be deliberate, review the things. And eclipses are the time when you review the things, you ponder over it, see where your north and south node is. North node tells you what are the things that you must develop, and south node actually is telling you what are the tendencies to be left behind in order to be successful or grow in life. So everything that celestial movements have a meaning, and they actually throw light on what should be done, what can be done, or how you can actually rectify your life. That is where we say fate and free will. That fate is that these are the illuminations. It is your free will how to transform yourself and take benefit of the light that the planets throw upon us and how they guide us. Now, what kinds of energetic shifts do eclipses signify? These dynamic phenomena, they were very feared by our ancient ancestors. Early human civilizations built their societies around the seasonal changes and annual movements of the sun. So when an eclipse occurred, they believed that the natural order had been compromised. Now, to the ancients, the eclipses were a harbinger of danger. They feared it. Quite specifically, the apoplexy, or they called it catastrophe. Although we no longer connect these lunations to that philosophy, the contemporary astrologer like me believes that they are an indication of reviewing and restructuring your plans. Just as the new moons are linked to beginnings and full moons are tied to culmination, the eclipses serve as celestial checkpoints. An eclipse is a high octane lunation that helps illuminate our karmic path. But just as these cosmic events can be visually striking, eclipses can also be a bit dramatic. Astrologically speaking, they speed up time. They open new vistas, new doors by slamming others shut. So we often find abrupt and sudden shifts occurring during these eclipses. Now, though the shifts can be very jarring and nerve wracking, they at least and they can help us by speeding up the inevitable by taking a different route. So, if you've been dragging your feet, an eclipse will be surely to give you that extra push needed to take action. Now, while the results can be shocking, remember that these lunations simply expedite the inevitable. These events were going to happen any which way. And eclipses have shifted. In fact, they shake us into realization. And you suddenly realized, oh my God, I should have taken cognizance, or I should have paid more attention much before. And you always have to remember that endings are always hard, separations are always painful. Stay blessed and wish you all the luck.